What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to show you one of the quickest ways that I've found to make quick gold on New World. So I currently have around about $50,000 in New World, and I've done really no quests. I've mainly done this method and a few other methods to make gold, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it in this video. So what we're going to want to do is I'm in Windsward right now, is you're going to want to go to Monarch's Bluff and this section here, and find what this looks like, put a marker on, and go to this location. So I'll go there right now, and we'll cut to there, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. Alright guys, so I'm about to get to the location here. Once again, if you don't know where this is in Monarch's Bluff. It's just up above Monarch's Bluff. Look for this symbol here, there's a cave, and that's where we're going to. We're going to the cave. Now there are some optional things you might want to choose. So for example, is a ranged weapon. This will make this a lot quicker, but you don't actually have to use this. Another one is you probably want to get a, let me just double check, I don't have it on me, but you usually want to have a trade skill to enhance your skinning. But what I do have is I have a complete skinning outfit that I can actually put on that increases my skinning rarity. So let me put that on real quick, and I'll show you exactly what everything means. And you can get this stuff in the store. You can usually pick them up pretty cheap, but I will show you what it means and explain to you what it all does. Alright, so this head unit here increases my skinning chance of rare items by 3.7%, this one by 3.6%, this one by 3.6%, this one by 3.7%, this one by 3.4%, and it stacks up. So the reason why I put these on is because while we're doing this particular method, we can actually get rare items as well that we could sell or keep if we like. We get a higher chance in doing that. And if you had the trade skill food, so you can actually, if you don't know what they are, you can get trade skill foods. So for example, this one here, increase your luck when mining by 1400 points for 25 minutes. You can get skinning ones. I actually have all the ones, the right ones, apart from skinning right now. So I've got harvesting, logging, and mining, but no skinning. But that's fine. Now, what you want to do is up inside this cave. So we're going up inside the cave right now. There's these Lynx or tigers that are going to spawn in multiple locations. Now it kind of sucks that there's somebody else here, but it doesn't matter. If there's more than like 2 people, you probably don't want to do this. But if it's just you by yourself, or one person, you and another person, it's fine. So you want to hit the animal, and then you want to run around. And so it's a bit hard because this guy's already killed the rest. And you want to hit more of them, okay? As many as you can. Then you want to take them somewhere, let them follow you, and then you want to kill them. Now the reason you want to do it this way, to bring them all to you, is because it's just much easier. Now you don't have to, but you can bring them all to you. And what happens is by the time you see them all spawning around me, so this one goes well. By the time you've skinned all of these guys, you literally are surrounded by more, so that's how fast they spawn. So I'm going to quickly skin all of these Lynx right here, and you get, this is a great way to get XP. So I got a rare animal eye. This is a great way to get XP as well, and level up your skinning. I just got an animal eye again. So usually without this clothing I wouldn't get 2 in a row, and I just got 3, which is actually very, very rare for me to do. Okay, so I got a bunch of rawhide just there. Now you can also get these here as well if you like. I usually like to pick these up as well, but I don't have much backpack room right now. So essentially I can usually get like 2,000 hide within 15 to 20 minutes doing this method. And you just see these 2 spawn, and then you just go through. I think that other guy's gone now. This guy spawned. You can usually get this iron right here. This guy here spawned. And this is why you want to range rip. Look at this one. Another one. I'm going to get all of them right now. This is crazy. So they're following me. And you want to stop every now and then just so you catch them. Another one. Oh wow. And then there's another one at the back there that I just saw. So we'll try and get all of them. Okay, that's good. Now watch this. There's just like about 6 or 7 of them right here. Oh, wow, it's actually damage. Okay, you quite died, right? Okay. So, look, we just So we have 123 rawhide right now. At least how many we have after doing this. But you can literally just get so much rawhide here. And we can use this to make gold. Quick gold. That's the thing. You want to make quick gold. You don't want to be making slow gold in this game, because you can spend it just as fast as you make it. So it's got another rare animal eye. So you can spend it just as fast as you make it. So you want to constantly be having gold coming in, whether it's doing missions or doing this type of stuff. You constantly want to have gold coming in. Okay. So we are at 280. We're at, like, I think I said 123. Wow. So we literally just... let me see what we're doing here. Okay, so we doubled our thing in like what? Not even a minute. We now have 5 rare eyes. On some markets you sell for quite good, and then you just keep doing that over and over again until your bag is full. See, they spawn again, right at the exact same time at the right time after you just get that big load of them. So keep doing that over and over again, and you can fill up your backpack in 15 to 20 minutes. Which is like at least over 1,000, depending on the size of your backpack. And you can get thousands upon thousands of rawhide. There's someone else here now taking my skins. But you can get thousands upon thousands of rawhide within like an hour. Right, so I'm going to skin these guys, and we're going to max out the bag, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you how to make money by doing this. But essentially that's all you do. Just go to this spot, and they just spawn really, really quickly, and by the time you've killed a bunch of them and skinned them, it's ready to do the next lot of them. And you can see I've been by myself, and this guy's here now, so it's not too bad. But if there's like if there's like maybe 3 or 4 other random people, this isn't really a good way to do it, because it's really, really slow. You only really kill like 1 at a time, and it's just too slow. You want to be doing it in bunches, and you want to be making them chase you, and that's the best way to do it. So let me just continue on, and I'll show you how much I get, and then I'll show you how to make money. Alright guys, so now I'm done. I managed to get 1,137 rawhide, which is pretty low for me usually, but that's because I've got some iron ore here, and this one here, and a few other things. Now, I got 10 rare animal eyes, which is pretty rare for me. Like, I usually get maybe 1 or 2, so I did pretty well there. Now, the next step is very important. So we want to make money, right? But what's important is we need to get rid of this leather, this rawhide, I should say, in settlements that use a lot of leather. So to tell if a settlement's using a lot of leather, you want to click on the settlement and then go down to here, and you want to see the tiers of the crafting and refining, right? So for example, that in Windsward, where I sell a lot of my stuff, the tannery is at tier 4, so that's good, and the workshop is at tier 5. So these both use a lot of leather and things like that, and people need rawhide and leather or whatever, so they'll buy your rawhide. But you want to make sure that you go to a settlement and you figure out what particular crafting or refining method needs the most rawhide or leather. We'll just say leather, because rawhide gets converted into leather. You want to let me just get away from this guy real quick before we get killed. But yeah, it's very important that you go to a settlement that uses a high amount of leather, and to figure that out, you just click on it and then just see whatever particular one uses. See, basically the higher the tier, the more leather they're going to use, because they can craft better things and they need more leather. So just go do that. Just click on specific settlements. So like Monarch's Bluff here, they've got a tier 4 workshop. They've got a tier 3 tannery, so probably not too bad, but I always do very well selling in Windsward. So I'm just going to fast travel there right now, and I'll show you how you can sell it to make a lot of money. Alright guys, so before we do this, just keep in mind that it took me around about 10 minutes, about 10, maybe 12 minutes to get over 1,000 rawhide. So I should be able to get like 5,000 to 6,000 rawhide per hour. So just keep that in mind, okay? We'll just say 5,000 rawhide per hour. So if we go to the market here, and we go to buy, and we go to resources, raw materials, and we go down to rawhide. Right now, that's ironhide, sorry, rawhide. Right now, Rawhide is selling for 0.35. Now, this is actually quite low. Usually, Rawhide in this city is selling for 0.50, but the server's not really that busy right now. But if I calculate, let's say I sell mine at 0.30, which is, and usually it sells within like 30 minutes, guys, okay? So if we go 0.30, so let's go to do a sell order real quick. Okay? I'm going to go sell. I'm going to find this Rawhide right now, down here. Okay, so let's sell this Rawhide, okay? We'll go all the way up, and what I'm going to do is, when you sell this stuff, you don't want to go 1 cent down. You want to go down by quite a bit. So so maybe even like 0.29, because you want to sell this quickly. You don't want to be messing around. You want to get gold quickly, okay? So let's say 0.29. Let's say you had 5,000 of these, because you were getting 5,000 an hour. 0.29 times 5,000, that's 1,450 gold per hour, okay? Now, because you're undercutting by a lot, you're undercutting by 6 cents, this will sell out within like usually 10 to 20 minutes. You should be able to sell this out by, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to keep checking it, and if someone's undercut you, cancel the order and put in another order. You'll lose a little bit of money with fees and stuff, but it doesn't matter because you're still going to make it back. So just with this amount right here, I'm going to make times we'll just say 1137, I'm going to make $329, and it took me like 15 minutes to get this. It did take me a little bit of time to travel there, but it took me about 15 minutes to get there. And I'm going to go place order. And now this will sell, and I'll make some money. And then you can also sell the animal eyes. Now, I don't think these sell for much, the 0.7 cents here, so they don't sell for much, but you could sell the animal eyes. And then what you could then what you can do is you can go to resources again, go to buy resources, raw resources, and then raw hides again. And you can actually go up to here, and you can click all the settlements if you want, and maybe you'll find another settlement that's selling it for more. So like if we take off all of them and we go like, let's say Everfall, for example. Let's see what they're selling for in Everfall, right? So Everfall is selling them for, bright word, 0.29. So it's actually, oh, take off Windsward. So Everfall is actually selling it for 0.43, a little bit more than down here. So you could maybe go and check that out. But that, guys, is how you can quickly and easily make gold in New World. This is how I've been making a lot of my gold, is just by mining raw resources, because people like to buy raw resources because they can then refine them into things like leather, and also get their refining level up as well. If you would like some more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. That's how I'm making money in New World.